Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for listening to the Ben Herrera Show, anywhere you listen to your favorite podcast. What up, everybody? It's Friday night. It's the Ben Herrera Show. I'm your host, Ben Herrera. As you all know, what up? Thanks for joining. We got Tracy in the house. What up, Tracy?
Hello. Hi.
And on the other side, we got Lauren and Adriana. Oh, you're going to have to move that camera over just a tad. There we go. Is that good enough? You guys happy with that view? All right, excellent. So tonight, because it is officially tomorrow.
Fall.
Whoops, I got to turn the camera. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's good. So tomorrow is the first day of fall, and it's that time of year, so we got to be able to scare the shit out of each other.
Or the hoodie season.
Or that too. But it's 80 degrees, so don't wear them yet, unless you're in this generation. And we're drinking, what is it that you made, Lauren? Explain everybody what you just made.
Beach schnapps, Jameson whiskey, and juice.
That's delicious. I think we'll have that. What movie was that from? So Adriana, we want to show some cookies that Adriana made today.
That's right.
Oh, hold on.
Anyone here, though?
Hold on a minute. I got to put it on here still.
Is anyone there?
Yeah, they're here. Hold on a minute. Where's my view? Where's my others? There. I think nobody's barely's tonight because they're all at the football games, but it's all good. I made today. Oh, hold on. I hate when that thing does it. I don't know why it turns the sound on automatically. So we got some cookies that Adriana made tonight. They're actually pretty good. I call them testicle elephantitis balls. Because that's what it looks like.
So they can see her cookie.
It is on her.
No.
Do you not see that?
The light needs to be on better, though.
Oh my gosh, you freaking people. Just joking. Alexa, turn on show lights.
Oh, now look the cookie.
Hold on, okay, there we go. Alright, so they're called elephantitis balls, but they're actually...
Don't call it that.
That's what it looks like.
No, it doesn't. Gross. Oh,
that doesn't... Oh, okay, it looks like... They're actually... They taste better when they're warm, obviously. Like every cookie. Adriana, where'd you get this idea from? And why did the camera move? Who moved the camera?
I saw a video on TikTok, and I was like, I gotta do that.
Now...
And it looks like a Pinterest cookie.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You'll see those on Pinterest, of course, because it's... what am I looking?
Because I'm on my period, so I was craving blood.
This is uncensored. I don't give a shit. Just don't talk about how bloody you are. Get it. But anyway, so, that's women. I mean, women do that. We all know that. That's nothing to hide. It's natural. Anyway, so what would you call these then? Like, would you come up with your own name? Actually, let me turn this so I can actually see your face. There's a camera over
your
there.
grandma's cookies, I guess.
Okay. Yep, we can go there with that. That's a good one. Or you can call them testicles.
Jumbo.
Dang, that's still warm. That's a good one. Let's keep it that way.
Not your mama's cookies.
Yes. Or, it could be named something like that. So, Adriana is going to share a story for us about when she saw a ghost. Because this is... wait. Because... Oh, I'm not even on camera. Because this is that time of night, or time of year, where, you want to get scared because it's... it's 80 degrees right now, but it's... What up, Mom? Thanks for joining the show. We are talking about paranormal, because it's paranormal week. Excuse me. Paranormal time of the year. When people are finally able to say, you know what? It's fall now. Let's get ready for Halloween. The leaves are already changing. Actually, I read they expect this year for the leaves to change earlier than normal. So we'll see if they're liars. So Adriana's going to tell us a quick story about when she saw a ghost in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Take it away, Adriana
I was thinking of
Martinez.
something completely different.
Oh, okay, whatever
Tell us one of them.
whatever one you're talking about, thinking of.
Okay, because I have a ghost story or I have a demon story.
Oh, tell them both.
Both of them.
Okay, I'll make it short. So the ghost one was in this house.
Mm.
You
Okay.
guys weren't home. It was when you guys went on a trip to South Carolina.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, you were here by yourself. I forgot about that.
yeah, just me.
Yep.
And previously, Steve, our landlord's son, was telling me at the fire that we had about this ghost that lived here when he lived here. And like, his name was Walter. That's what Steve says. I was like, okay,
Of what used to live here? Or the ghost that was here, I mean?
that he would deal with.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know how he knows that, but that's what he says, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really believe it. Anyways, a few days after that, I was doing laundry and I'm just watching TV upstairs, and out of nowhere, the washing machine, it just goes like as if
Like
someone was
lopsided?
grabbing both sides and lifting it up
Shaking
back
it?
and forth
Was there anything in
off
it?
the ground. Like I felt the vibrations.
But was there anything in it?
It was a blanket.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. There wasn't one
No,
thing in there.
no. It sounded like not
Like somebody was
blanket,
picking it up?
The fact that someone was shaking it back and forth. And I went downstairs. Nothing. It stopped as I was coming downstairs. Now later that night, here's the thing. I was on my phone texting whoever, I don't remember. I remember I was trying to spell a word out and it autocorrected to the word Walter. I was like, oh my gosh.
Walter was here.
And I think he's a poltergeist.
I wonder if it was the one that we caught in the garage.
That might have been him.
Oh, you don't have to wear those. I put them on just to do soundtrack. I mean, you can wear it if you want, but
What's your other story?
But here's the thing, I told Steve what happened.
Yes.
And he's like, that exact thing happened to him as well.
Same thing.
the washer and dryer. You know what? That's true because I've had where it sounded like somebody was washing clothes and then come down here and there was nothing in there. I've heard that several times. When my office was over there. That's happened to me a couple times.
Yeah, and through the course of you guys being gone for that like rest of the week, I would hear stuff like dropping in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, I hear that all the time. Like when you guys are gone, or like if I'm here by myself, but that doesn't always help it. Here's the thing though, I would hear people upstairs walking when nobody else was here, and I was down here in the studio, and either you went for a walk with your friend. She was probably sleeping because I would check the cameras at that time to see if I seen anybody walking. Nothing. It happens all the damn time.
You shadowed people.
Oh, we caught one on TV. I mean, on camera.
What's a shirt?
Yeah, remember you literally saw one in the corner and then it moved or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because I've seen stuff down when we were both in there, and I thought she walked past this way. This was before this was here. No, this was here, but it was over further. So I thought she walked past
Yeah,
this way.
you would think I'm a ghost because of how pale I am.
It wasn't even that. It was because I thought it was you. And then I walked out and then nobody was in here. And I didn't even see you walk past, so I know it wasn't you. But Lauren, have you had any ghostal experience you want to share with
Ghost
us?
stories.
Oh, go.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
this one's short. Okay, so it's the demon one. The one in Kalamazoo when we lived at grandma's.
Hold on, I have to do something.
And this was when we had bunk beds.
Why does the camera keep moving?
For a short time.
And we had the clothes.
Yep, hanging up on a rack
Around
and hangers. Yes, and I hung my belts on it.
I forgot that thing moves. Okay, go.
Okay, so this is important. I hung my belts on the rest of this. Okay, so everyone.
In that closet?
No, I don't think we
Clothes hanger.
knew.
I know what bedroom you're talking about, but I mean, obviously what house you're talking about. Your grandma's house?
Yeah, grandma's house. and grandma's
Okay, what
room.
room are you talking? Oh, okay.
My mom's room.
Yeah, okay.
So in that closet.
So we had a rack like that, and you hang the hanger on it. Anyways, mom had clothes on it. I had my belts, and Everyone's downstairs watching TV. This was in the winter because Grandpa had all the windows up.
Plastic, yeah.
So no wind can get through and everything. Okay. I'm watching TV.
Which we plan on doing
Top
this
of the
year.
bunk bed. And like I just feel breezes. This is how it starts. I just felt like drifts of, just cooler, not just wind. We had a fan, but it was off. So I'm thinking, how is that even happening right now?
Yeah.
That automatically scared me. I get under the blankets and I just like hear things swaying, and I look up, and on the rack there's my belts just swaying back and forth. And then one drops just fully down off of the hanger. And after that, I saw a shadow of the devil. I swear. I looked because it just looked like the stereotypical shadow with horns.
Oh, that was the shadow that you saw. I thought you were saying that you actually saw it, like the face and
No,
everything.
but obviously it was probably like a demon or something. But it had the horns. And after that, I immediately ran downstairs. I was crying. And yep,
So
Mom
I-
and Grandma's out.
yeah, that house was definitely.
Yeah. No,
What'd you say?
I believed her. I believed what she
That
thought.
house is creepy.
Yeah, it was. It still is.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Grandma's
that.
out.
Yeah.
What
You know what?
is that creep?
Isn't there? I'm trying to think. Didn't I? Never mind. That must have been somewhere else. But there are times where we would be upstairs and it sounded like people were walking upstairs, and then all of a sudden nobody ever shows
Growing
up.
up, I would always go down the stairs real fast.
Me
Because
too.
Everybody
I'm
did.
thinking something's behind me.
There was.
It's like,
And
There was something behind
the
you.
creaks upstairs. Right?
It always follows you. Because you know what? I actually read this on Ghost website of how you can feel or think. You know how when you think something's behind you,
but there is.
that there's literally something following you. Because your instincts, your what is it called? Fight or flight type, whatever that's called, is to get the hell out of there.
But it's also
So,
partially
it-
because in the Bible,
Tries to reach you.
God says in the end times we will know if it's angelic presence or demonic presence because you feel
Did you say Jamal?
no demonic
Angelic.
Oh, I thought you said Jamal.
if you happen to be the state of visions.
Well,
Angelic.
yeah, of course you're gonna know that because you're
Okay, well, you're trying to get scientific.
you're gonna find. No, I'm saying like, of course it's gonna feel different because if it's evil, it's gonna make you sick, or it's gonna smell different. If it's from God or heaven, you're gonna feel more safe. Your mind's gonna be different. It's gonna be more clear. Because you know all those shows where they say, and the demon was gone, and the house was quiet, blah blah blah. That's how it always happens. It always ends up like that. And these cookies, I keep chewing on them. They're good, actually. Who wants a piece? So Lauren, what's on your mind? Why is it always moving?
I don't know. Nothing really.
I wish
Just
we could
rising.
move it backward. Oh, we can.
Where'd you get those pajamas from?
Panda.
Panda Express.
I was just gonna say that. Panda.
A long time ago.
I was literally gonna say
My
the same
mom
thing.
wears nightgowns too.
Well, they're the best. They're comfortable.
Did you just say McDonald's?
That's it. My mom wears nightgowns.
I thought you said McDonald's. I'm like, what does that have to do with what she's wearing?
Myself, I'm not wearing anything. Don't even come over my house unannounced, because
You'll be butt naked.
Like then, even though we have guests always coming.
He's always half naked.
I'm comfortable.
ew, but we aren't.
I always warn my friends.
You don't know how many times we walked in on each other in the bathroom because nobody knows how. Well, we can't lock the door. I mean, you could, but it's our only bathroom, so it's like you can't because then if somebody has to take a crap, you need to leave them. Oh, should have brought another napkin. Anyway, definitely ghosts. Here's one thing too. That's not even just ghosts. It's anything paranormal is unexplainable. Like, again, I went outside the other day. I was actually really early in the morning. Those are the gift certificates. And it was probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. And Lauren woke me up. And actually, you woke me up, actually. Oh. do something. I don't know. It's probably about 5 o'clock. Anyway, so I go outside because as I'm walking up the stairs. Oh no, I came down here to get Adrian. The way it came up. So I come downstairs, and as I'm walking back upstairs, I'm looking up, and I saw a bright star. So I was like, "Oh, I wonder what that is." So I go outside with the binoculars, and I'm looking, having a gay old time. And I wasn't even out there about not even 10 minutes, if that, barely that. And I look up, but I'm facing this way. And it was way the hell up there, like it was by other stars. But I could see it going between stars, and it was just moving. And I followed it, going that way. And that's already the third time that I've seen shit like that in the sky. In the past.
UFO. This is
It is a UFO. I said paranormal can be anything from anything unexplainable. Now, if you are in a position and you see shit like that, that's why I want to buy binoculars that you can record with. Then I could record everything. Be able to see all that.
Can you even make those?
Yeah, I found them on Amazon. $4,000.
I've woken up with scratches here before.
When?
And bruises. But I bruised.
Braces?
So I'm sure the bruises are from.
Oh, I thought you said braces.
No. Scratches.
You woke up and somebody did put braces on you? What's going on?
I've woken up with scratches too.
Exactly.
Those were for me. Anyway, that's never happened to me. But I remember in Kentucky, because we kept hearing stuff, Lauren was there. We kept hearing stuff on the porch in my grandma's old house.
Let me say one more thing before we get too far into this subject. Scratches are called spiritual attacks, and women and children are more vulnerable to experience that than men, which is why you probably have.
That's because women, nothing against women, obviously. They're more,
Our intuition's stronger.
well, not only that, but I was going to say, what's that word? Can't think of the word.
More vulnerable.
No, it's like your mind, because you guys, well, me and Lauren watch ghost stuff, but you two don't like watching stuff like that. Whereas you leave your mind open more for that stuff to come to you, because you got to let those things know, like, you're not fucking with me.
I know not to go into Jordan's phone. But the one time he's like, "Come see my man cave." I'm like, no, that's okay.
What does that have to do?
To get you to feed his man.
Man cave? What?
Man's cave.
But I'm like,
Anyway,
no, thank you.
When did what does that have to do with anything?
I think he's got a ghost in his house.
Oh no.
Oh,
It feels way less haunted over there. It's so nice.
Oh, does?
it's probably because he doesn't watch ghost stuff. I'm just
I
kidding.
think he would have, because he does the...
Does he watch ghost stuff?
The
He
garage.
watches true crime shows.
Yeah, well, that's not ghost
Like
stuff.
forensic.
I like ghost stuff because I like to know what else is available. Like what else is
So,
out there.
like, he does the haunted house in the garage every year.
Yeah, but that's different
That's
because
all.
his
house is not like that.
ours is closer and it's like right next door. Like when I saw that footage of that damn thing walking through the garage, I didn't see it at first because I kept getting notifications on my phone from the ring cameras.
In the garage.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is in the garage? So, and it was a time frame where nobody was home, and so, but I thought, okay, well maybe it was a shadow of one of the dogs walking through, but you would be able to hear the dog walking through. There was no rustle, no like the sound of it walking on something. It was quiet because those things will pick up sound. The ring cameras will pick up sound, and so I didn't hear anything. There was no sound at all in that garage. That's what was weird. And so the moment, because even like when I showed Josh and Misty and all them, Josh didn't see it at first too, and he had to watch it twice. And so when he saw it, he was like, "Oh shit! What the? I saw that he was going to." So I'm like, and when I would show other people, like I've showed customers all the time, check this out, look at this, look what I caught in my house. And of course they were like, "Oh damn, I didn't even see that. Do it again." So they would watch it again and then freak out. It's one of those where it's gonna freak you out when you first see it, because you're not gonna know what you're looking at until you explain. Dogs, see, and that's the thing. That's true.
And cats.
Animals, and cats and dogs, I was told, can see things that we can't see.
Their perception of color is also different, so they can see things better.
Exactly, because I think dogs see in gray and black and white, or gray.
Colorblind.
They see
Colorblind.
yellows and blues, though.
See, and that's the thing, is like their sight's kind of like what is that? Like night vision almost. But so that's probably why. See, I wondered that too about people that are colorblind. Like, do they see stuff? I mean, is it? You know what I mean? No, I know that, but I'm saying like, if they were to be standing right here and there's a ghost over there, can they see it? You know what I mean? But it's like all these people that have all the shows and stuff, and they say, "Oh well, you have they had an experience when they were younger, and that's why they're doing the show." Like Ghost Adventures. The stuff that I saw was like not well, because at Uncle Mark's old house, or the one he lives in now, I've seen stuff in that house. You've been to that house, haven't you? Yeah, I took you there. I remember not the last time we were there, but the time before that.
Walking to the kitchen, and then his house goes that way.
Mm-hmm. And so I remember walking through. Oh no! I was sitting outside, and we were doing something, and I just felt like crap. And so it's like I just started feeling sick. Like I was getting like nauseous. Yeah. And so I'm like, I gotta get out of here. And so I left, went to my mom's house. That's what I thought. So I went to my mom's house, and I started feeling better.
Back when we were at Walmart, I wasn't feeling good, and then when we got back to your car, I felt better.
What does that have to do with ghosts? But this one had to do with a ghost, babe, not because there was too many people in the store.
People in the store?
No, it wasn't. Anyway, so I think if your mind, what's that word? Dang, I can't think of that freaking word.
Like
Perceptive. If you're to allow that stuff to come into your mind, people probably see stuff like that. Dang, it got dark quick outside.
I feel like if you're religious or spiritual, you're more prone to like.
And that's another thing. Like,
you're on that spectrum.
what about? Here's the thing that I wonder too. What about pastors, priests, stuff like that? Do they ever see stuff?
I'm pretty sure they do.
I think that there was a lot of it.
The better that you try to live your life, and the closer you try to get to God, the more the devil
Tries to get you. Yeah, tries to pull you away. That ain't gonna happen with me. Shit. I'll tell that devil to his face. Because I wondered that. Like, I mean, like, I want to hear stories like that. I want to be able to hear what other people have seen and gone through. Because, I mean, yeah, you're still going to have that whole typical story of, oh, I was sitting there and then my light started flickering or something like that.
The hospital that Vertical's in?
Right.
Used to be a hospital.
You just said the hospital that...
Hospital? Was it a funeral home?
No.
It was a hospital.
It had a morgue in it, though.
Yeah.
I get weird feelings from that church, too.
Yeah, that used to be Zealand Community Hospital.
It kind of reminded me of a funeral home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before they built the one out there in Chicago Drive, that's where that hospital was.
So Vertical, right? And the whole big building it's inside of? It used to be a hospital.
Babe, that's what we're talking about. That's what we just said. We're saying she was asking if there was a funeral home there at one point. No, but there was obviously a morgue there because it had an ER. The side part where that side door is. Oh, no, the ER was on the other side. Okay, say you're standing in that part that you walk in to the right. That's where the ER was. You just keep going straight.
They set up and tear down every Sunday. They bring stuff.
Yeah, because other people use it.
Yeah.
So, except for the upstairs. The upstairs is all theirs. Where the offices and stuff, that's all theirs. But
yeah, times that I went and like I had a friend or something with me and we'd step out and like go through the halls during the service.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a creepy feeling. The farther you would go into that building. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't go to the back or anything when I was there.
you weren't supposed to go that far.
in the service, it was nice. Yeah.
Because you know remember when you go straight down that hallway and the prayer room's on the end?
Yeah.
That's as far as you can go.
Oh, I went further.
Because the other people own that
I
other
didn't
side.
Just work back.
One night they had a woman's, something to do with women. And
Oh, women's retreat type thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was in a whole nother area of that building that I had not been to before.
Oh, that's where they beat you.
But
I'm just kidding.
no, you had this feeling walking in the hallway.
I've never been past that spot.
Yeah.
Because I think the same thing because it's like, obviously that used to be a hospital,
I
so,
never even knew that.
Yeah.
I always had it.
Now,
and then that's,
now you know what you felt was real. Like,
you know, okay, when you first walk in and then you turn left, there's the bathrooms, and then there's that other door. That used to be the cafeteria. That's where the people would go and eat.
So what is
there's
it
a
now?
cafe called,
I don't know what it was.
but there's a cafe.
There's a cafe
You
in it
walk
still.
in, you go to the left, there's a cafe.
It's like used for other people that
Yeah.
use the
Oh,
building.
it's called City on the Hill.
Yeah.
City on the Hill
Not the-
Cafe.
Is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah,
City on the
yeah.
Hill
That's
Cafe.
right. Because on the other side is where the City on the Hill,
Cafe.
no, the
She said
nonprofit
pantry.
thing. Oh,
On
And
the
there's
other
food
side
pantry
is the
there, too.
pantry. Yep.
yeah, that's
It's called
down,
Harvest.
down low. Yeah, that's,
Harvest.
it's up the hallway, I think, from there. Or it might be in that same spot. I don't remember.
With it being a hospital and having morgues, that means there was, like troubled
Oh, yeah.
souls there, and those types of people that get aggravated by like God and stuff. So with that being a church place as well,
hmm Now, if you actually think about it,
things happen.
all those rooms, all those doors were rooms at one point. Because if you go upstairs they remodeled it, so it's different. But other parts that were like the original part of the building that still look like that, if they do, because I haven't been on those other parts in a long time, but I'm pretty sure they're the same way as the rooms were.
Have you been down to the basement?
No.
I don't think they let anybody down there. I think that's off limits to only like the
Well, below the church place, if you go downstairs, it's where the kids' rooms are, and above.
they don't have them downstairs anymore.
No,
Everything's upstairs.
no, he's talking about the basement. The basement.
I know.
No, you can't even get to the kids' rooms are upstairs. They don't have anything downstairs anymore. Because when they remodeled it, they moved everything upstairs. But I think too that you know what else? What other places? And this is going to sound weird, but you know what else gives me the creeps? Churches.
Well,
Like
course,
old
because
churches.
The devil and demons, it irritates
I-
them.
but-
So
It's fascinating to think, and that's exactly why. Fascinating to think that all the stuff that people do in there, pray and worship and stuff like that, but then you got to think about all the hate that comes in there too, because ain't nobody coming in perfect. No, I'm saying like people that either they got into an argument or something, before they went to church. Yeah, exactly. Before they went to church, because you think nobody's going in there that didn't have an argument that morning
Or ever murdered somebody?
or something? Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
And demons are about to come to church.
Because especially in like bigger cities, because it's like stuff like that 24/7.
Man,
Like-
I think about the bigger churches. I
Oh, actually, I gotta tell you, this lady came in. This is kind of off the subject, but it was about Chicago, and they were from Chicago. Came into the store today, and I forgot what she was wearing. Oh, she had something that had to do. Oh, because she said she was from Chicago, and I said, "Oh, that's cool. We were just in Chicago last weekend." Blah blah blah. And she was like, "Oh, cool." And then she started telling me about Shedd's Aquarium and stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, we went there." She goes, "Don't go to the Science Museum." She goes, "It's a waste." I was like, "Why?" She goes, "It's just not the same as it used to be. They minimized everything." And she goes, "But check out Fields Museum. That's next door."
That's the one I wanted to go to.
She said that one's way better than what it used to be. I said, "Oh, we'll have to check that one out next time we go over there." But
Minnie's under the table.
yeah, she's getting paid under the table. So that's exactly, like cemeteries, for example. Our cemeteries not more reported with ghost sightings.
Oh my gosh, those places are terrible. So, okay, back when I was like a troubled kid and I would smoke. Oh, yeah. Can I even talk about this? Okay, so.
I don't give a crap. This is open mic.
It better not happen on damn Tombstone.
Oh, no. But this is like, you say $1. So, yeah.
Or except for that, don't say that.
Like, teens and stuff, we always pick like spots to go smoke, whether it's like a skate park or a park or whatever. I had friends that would choose cemeteries. I hated it so much.
Choose?
Yeah.
At first I thought you said chew. Because exactly. I said open mic. What up, Josh? Thanks for joining the show tonight, mijo.
Bro.
I said open mic. I meant uncensored. So, and that's the reason. It was because people want to open their minds up. They want to have a more open mind.
Like, this is not the place to do that. You can, right.
What up? Thanks. What are you up to, mijo? What's going on? You got any stories you want to share with the ghosties? Go ahead and comment.
I wouldn't either.
What?
No,
I don't even like stepping on the ground.
And they say
Mm.
when you're walking through, don't walk over anybody's grave.
Well, yeah, they say it's disrespectful.
You know what? When me and Matt...
Oh, they don't have.
Don't read that.
You ever heard the saying of like,
That's not part of it.
hold your breath when you pass cemetery?
Oh, yeah, but that's out of respect, isn't it?
No, but listen to this. One time me and Matt and Stevie worked for the city.
Yeah.
And we were the ones mowing the cemeteries. And one time, I think it was on the newer end, but further back, on 16th Street, and the ground was going like this. Yeah. It was creepy. I think it was Matt or Stevie, one of them.
Are you sure?
Yes. We sat there and watched it. Like, we were just like, what the fuck? And I was like, is that moving? And literally the ground was just
Were
going.
you on drugs?
No, we were at work.
Oh.
Anyway, it was doing that, and Matt goes, look, the ground's breathing. So it was going like that. And then it would go back up.
Well, just like that video I got when we went.
Oh, that orb that followed us? Yeah.
I feel like something always follows me, though. I don't know if it.
I think we need to go back there.
I don't know if it's because of my
and do a live.
Class with heart failure and all death and all that.
You never know.
Follows me.
Josh has a story. Let's hear Josh's story. Josh, if you want to call in, call me on Messenger. We'll put you on the show.
Maybe you feel her negative energies or emotions, but I wish there was a way you could know. Like,
ma'am, if you're going to talk, can you talk into the mic?
Maybe she battled
depression and things,
and that brings on like entities.
I think. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's on there. Okay.
Battle with a lot of demons. I know that.
Yeah. So if you want to call into the show, call me on Messenger. That way I can put you on the mic, and we can hear your story, Mule.
Put you on the open mic.
Yeah.
Night.
The open mic night. Because this is what the show's about. It's we're outspoken, and that's what the whole season 7.
He said, yeah, I'm not typing all that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead and call. if you want.
200 stars? Is that how much money is that?
Because I can get money already too.
Hold on, I gotta.
Just gotta put in your information.
Where's my freaking mouse?
If you don't give Bob Ross some hair already, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get Josh. Whoops, what did it hang? Oh, there he is. All right, you're on. Josh, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hold on, I gotta roll my windows up. I'm outside in my truck.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday.
Oh my gosh, babe, what's that? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. All right, so what's your story?
First of all, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks for calling. And what you have for sale
Tell
today?
Tracy I said shut up.
Yeah.
Love you too.
I heard her say something about happy birthday.
Yeah. She's never gonna let that one die out.
Yeah. So anyways, this isn't ghostly, but this is like, it was a creepy moment for us.
Yeah.
We were outside having a smoke. Me and Misty were both staring up at the stars
Mm-hmm.
and pointing out constellations to her and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what can you say on here?
You can say whatever you want. So fucking just say it.
Anyways, so I'm pointing out constellations and shit, and I noticed a light, like a ball of light in the sky,
Mm-hmm.
and it's moving, and it's doing like a slow strobe pulse, like pulsing in and out.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, and I go, Misty, that's not a plane, is it? And she looks, and she's looking at it. She goes, no, that's a plane, because then, like halfway through the pulse, it was a bright white light.
Yeah.
Halfway through the pulse, a red light started flashing on it. So I was like, oh, yeah, that's a plane.
Yeah.
Well, as I say that, it disappears, like just vanishes.
What?
I was like, oh shit,
And-
they stopped me.
Yeah.
And I look at Misty, I go, like, I got a video where I'm trying to find this thing again.
Yeah.
And I look at Misty, and I'm like, what the heck was that? And she's like, I have no idea. I've never seen that in my life.
Mm.
And then as I'm trying to find it on video, happens again. Another one comes, but it's going a different way, and it's further away from where we've seen it. So I don't know if it was the same light I saw or a different light, but we're looking at it. This time I got my phone out, but sadly I had the 12, and it's not picking up a good light
Yeah.
or whatever. So you don't see it in the video, but yeah, we're sitting there, and it does the exact same thing and then vanishes again.
That sounds like the one that I saw here the other day, like right before we went to California. We were all looking up. Even Tracy saw it. Adriana saw it. I think, Lauren, did you see it that night? Or was that after?
His story should remind you of the time where you, me, and Jordan saw that ring in this backyard. That ring. In the
Oh, yeah. Did you ever see that picture that I posted about that one? We were all in the backyard, the bonfire and everything, because that's what that sounds like, what you just said. But the one we saw, it's like everybody got up at the same time, like it was like calling our names and shit. And we got up and looked towards the trees behind us, and it looked like
It was a smoke ring.
like a smoke ring, but it had a light in front of it coming like towards us, like towards Holland.
Yeah, it was
And it was coming from Lake Michigan side. Yeah, I posted a picture about it.
It looked like something shot out a smoke ring.
Yeah. So, but before that part happened, it was actually a white light that looked like what trying to think, well, how the hell would you call that? It looked like a shooting star, but way closer to the Earth. But it was moving not towards Earth, but floating over it.
Hmm.
And after it had passed, the ring, like a smoke ring, kept getting bigger as it kept going further away.
And people around reported.
And there was people all the way in Wisconsin saying that they saw it.
Dang.
Yeah, I got it on video and I got pictures of it. Don't draw on that.
Was that Adriana I heard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, say hey.
Tell her shut up.
You just turned up.
Just kidding.
Lauren's here too.
Lorenza.
Hey.
Dork. But yeah, that does sound very similar to the one we saw. But the one that I was talking about before we went to Cali was because it was that weekend that the meteor shower was going on. And
Yeah.
so we're all outside looking, and I look up and I see like this triangle of stars. Well, two of the stars started fucking moving like out of nowhere. And I saw it in the binoculars. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm looking up and all of a sudden they start moving like to the east.
Yeah.
Like they're just moving really fast. And they were not meteors because meteors would just shoot off and be gone. And these
You
ones,
can tell what a meteor is or an
Right.
airplane,
exactly.
stuff like that.
But these ones started moving after being still for a long time.
Yeah.
They started moving, and then they started like being parallel to each other. And then one to the right shot off to the right, like it was gone.
Well, that's like when we stayed with Jeff for that little bit of time.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But it was about a year's time, I think, we stayed with him. But anyways, we were out there, and me and Misty were out on the front porch smoking again, and it was like getting ready to storm because it was cloudy out. And it was lightning, and you could see how far the clouds went, which basically were as far as the eye could see.
Yeah,
So
I think I remember you guys saying that. Yeah.
lightning, you couldn't see any stars like whatsoever. No star, not even like the moon. You couldn't even see the moon. It was so dark.
Yeah.
The only time you could see anything was when the lightning would go.
Mm.
Then I would say it was probably fucking. It was on the horizon. It was far away, whatever it was. It
Right.
looked like a star.
Yeah.
And me and Misty are just staring at it. I'm like, why the heck is a star out? How can we see this star with all these clouds out and you
And it's
can't even see the
storming.
moon right now?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking weird. Missy, look at it. And she's staring at it. And I go, I'm going to go get Jeff. So I went in to go get Jeff.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And Missy's like, I'm not even joking. She said, as soon as you walked in, it shot up and went straight up in the sky and disappeared.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's
I was
right.
like, are you fucking kidding me? I was so fucking like, that was the first time I ever honestly thought, I was like, I think that's an alien.
Yeah.
I was like, that's got to be a UFO, an alien.
Hell yeah. Well,
That shit was crazy.
yeah, because and that's crazy too because it's exactly similar to how that one took off that we saw the other night. And then that same night, me and Tracy went to the back deck because I said, well, let's go to the back because there's not as much light. So we went back there and I said, literally not even 5 minutes later, another fucking one we could see in the sky moving like rapidly, but it was higher, closer to more stars. And it was going through stars. You could see it. It was freaking insane.
Yeah, that's nuts. Put out there. Tracy's one of them.
Yeah. But here's another thing. Like I said earlier, a couple of days ago, I woke up to come wake Adrian up to get ready for school, and I was like 4 or 5, maybe well, it was about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And so as I'm walking back up the stairs, I look out the front door and I see a bright star. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to go get the binoculars and look because I'm bored. I'm up. I might as well do something. So I go outside and sure enough, same shit. I saw like way the fuck up there. It was really freaking high. Like it had to have been. Hello, Virgil. Thanks for. Oh, we got our England guy, Manchester, England.
Jail.
But so I look up with the binoculars again, and same shit. But this was higher. It was literally high enough to where it was going behind other stars, and I can fucking see that shit going. Like I could see it moving, like. But then I sit and think, I'm like, well, what if it's space junk or whatever? But I'm like, then how the fuck do we not see that more often? You know?
Now, the only thing is it, like the star thing. What bugs me is we can see our own satellites sometimes.
Right. Oh yeah, of course.
They are easily easily noticed as, you know, a satellite. Like people are
Right.
like, oh yeah, that's a satellite. They're dim. They move slow through the sky.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
just
but they
gotta
don't.
know what they're looking for.
Right.
You look for satellites and that. But
And satellites don't just go and then shoot off into wherever. You know,
yeah,
unless somebody's programming them that way. But I highly, highly doubt that.
yeah,
But that's the thing is like these ones were like almost like, oh my gosh, they saw us, and then they started moving to get out of here. That's exactly how they were reacting, and it's creepy because they're probably watching us like 24/7, even during the day. I'm not.
yeah.
I'm being dead serious.
I was sitting in the car listening to fucking band. I can't think of the name of it. This is gonna bug me. The one with the thunder that you said is not a song.
Kill the Reaper. Just kidding.
The thunder song.
Oh, the one that I said I hated.
Yeah, well, I can't remember the band name.
What is that? What do you know that band name?
What?
Oh, that song Josh is talking about. Thunder song. Let me see.
Thunder.
Oh, I hate
Yeah,
that
the thunder.
song. Lightning and thunder.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, imagine dragging these nuts on your face.
You
All right,
fucking.
I'm out.
You got me. All right.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, later.
Later. Bye.
Bye.
You fucking got me. Oh, that was a good one.
Good job.
Who's posting Oh, I was gonna say who's posting pictures of
I was
cars.
trying to read this stuff.
I know. I'm gonna get to it. All right. So Virgil, let me read what you said. Some people say don't fear the dead. It's the living who will harm you, but that isn't always true. My friend worked in a funeral home. Hold on, I can't read that from here.
My friend worked
You read that because
one day a coffin with a big guy in it slipped off the top shelf and crushed him. The pathologist said death would have been instantaneous. Boy, I miss him.
oh wow, that's creepy.
A dead person murdered a freaking
Life
person.
Wow, that is creepy actually. Oh, dang it. 49ers suck. 49ers. Huh?
I don't know. They probably had a conversation like, you literally just killed me.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been a weird situation. To even witness, to even see that, that would have been weird.
Yeah, because he's dead, so.
Right. And Brown Billy says 49ers suck, and Eddie says 49ers all the way, hoes. You guys are dorks.
I don't know. But after all that I've been through, I hope I don't go out some way like that.
You know what?
What happened? Lauren, she choked on in a chicken wing or an onion ring or seriously. Better not go out like that.
One more upbeat note. I just got Ben with it.
That's their family chat.
Yeah, let's not read that out loud, babe. All right, so yeah, Josh, you got me. Thanks, though. What if you? Oh, like the dude that was mowing the yard,
Yeah,
mowing at that school. That's creepy, because apparently I think he just didn't see it. Was mowing the lawn, and went over this retaining wall, and flipped over, and I think the lawnmower landed on top of
It
him.
did. It landed on top of him. He got stuck under it. People got the lawnmower off of him, but I think the blades got him.
Oh yeah, because it said he was injured.
That's like those stories of like kids getting ran over in the lawnmower.
I just seen that earlier. It was by a tractor or something. A 7-year-old got ran over by a tractor, and they just pronounced him dead.
I know some people have headphones on. But like, I would be looking around.
Sometimes they have like the really big, tall fields, though, and you don't know kids are in there.
What about here? Okay, what creeps you out the most? Kid ghosts or adult ghosts?
Kid for sure.
Yeah. Did you say adult?
Yeah.
No, kid ghosts are
They
creepier.
know how to.
Yeah,
Because
they
kid
do-
go-
They do that little laughing.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, that's creepy. But
That-
so could an adult.
Kid ghosts are creepier because they can, like, they're shorter, they're smaller, they can hide easier.
Play little.
Exactly. Play games with you, like throw stuff at you. Now, because when we were in California, I wanted to so bad go to Roosevelt Hotel.
Ooh, I would like to do that too.
That would be fucking badass to do.
There's a lot of suicides.
Yeah, that's true, Eddie. I'll go for the Vikings way before I would go for the 49ers. Fuck the Cowboys. But I think that would have been, what was that one that starts with a C? What is that noise?
Many.
Oh, what is that hotel with the C? The girl died in.
I know what you're
She
talking
drowned.
about, but I can't think of her name or think of the name.
Something. No. I wanted to say Citadel, but that's not what it was. I'm gonna look it up. Hotel in Hollywood where the girls died. I'm gonna punch myself in the nuts if I can't get it.
It doesn't start with an S.
Huh? What?
No, we didn't.
Oh, over here. It hasn't updated over there yet. Oh, that's because it's over here. I'm on the wrong thing. Dang, we missed a lot here. Well, okay, yep. I see dead people which isn't surprising because I'm an undertaker.
Ooh.
I always screw the coffin. I have so totally read that wrong for a second. I always screw the coffin lids down to tight just in case those suckers are not really dead. It's like what is that? Schrodinger's cat. Oh, paradox in quantum physics. They could be alive and dead at the same time. You just don't know it until you open that darn coffin. Now, I used to work for a funeral home. Back in California years ago. I haven't had anybody move, but I got like where the leg fell off, like it was.
I did find out that because of our gases and stuff that build up, that dead
Mhm.
people fart a lot still.
And when you go to like
And they
sit them
pee.
up or lay them back down, their last breath comes out. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it gets stuck in there and it doesn't get
I
pushed
don't
out.
even want to hear the death breaths. That's horrible.
I see. I remember I had to go pick up just at a car accident scene. The car was underwater because they fell into a ravine. They crashed into a ravine, and we had to go take them out of the well, not me, but the people that were there. But I had to what's the word? Put them in the body bags. I helped with that, and so as I'm putting them in, this is the weirdest thing I've ever had. Okay, so I took him to the funeral home, to the morgue because they had to do an autopsy, even though it was obvious how they passed. They apparently, I didn't know that people did this. Skin donation,
Yeah,
tissue.
for burn victims.
skin grafts.
What does it say? Oh, Nolan says hi.
Hi, Noni.
What up?
Hi, Nolan.
So what happened was, no, it wasn't a skin graft. Well, I mean, yeah, they probably used it for that, but the guy that I was when I was picking him up because I had to take him to Los Angeles. That's where the funeral home or that kid's funeral home because they all just graduated high school
Oh.
and there was 3 students. Well, he didn't have bones at all in his body, and it literally because he goes feel his finger. So I was like, what? And he was like, no, feel his finger. So I went and I was like, what the? It was literally like you could roll his finger all the way around. It was creepy.
How long was they underwater?
Since the night before, and it was the next morning.
So how did
When they found
it like that?
You probably had their
No,
own
that's
bone.
because they took the bones out of him.
Oh,
He was just bone. He was just tissue. He had nothing else in him.
yeah, they use all of your skin for burn victims.
Yeah. So I didn't know that, and I'm like, why is he like? Because he was obviously undressed, so he was like sitting there. And so I'm like it wasn't flat, but it was like you could obviously tell there was nothing in there. And he says you pulled it and it farted. No. I got what you said now. But may that kid rest in peace, because he was 18 or 19, 18 probably. What is he posting? Let me take the picture. Oh, I'm like, what was that? So, but yeah, that was like, I went to a scene because I was the one that would go to like homicides, car accidents, suicides, everything. I went to a suicide where literally fucking blew his brains out against the wall. And hold on, I'm not done. You can't leave the middle of the show.
I'm getting grossed out.
I'm done after this one.
Already past that.
But no, I'm not gonna say what I did. But what happened was, this is a ghost one. So we're all standing in there. We're looking at each other like, all right, who's cleaning this up? But we ended up finding out we didn't have to do that.
Yeah, the cleaners in.
Yeah. So all of a sudden we're standing there. It was me and another guy that was working that night, and we are the only ones in that room at that moment. And so literally the fucking TV turned on. Like, no fucking joke. The TV turned on. We were both looked. We're like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. So we walk out of it. Huh?
What was playing on the TV?
I don't remember. It was like, I think a commercial came on or some shit. But
Yeah, trying to talk to you.
I know, right? I should have stayed in there. Like, what are you talking about? No. But that, and I remember taking a lady that passed away to a hospital. Or no, I picked her up from the hospital. Took her to a funeral home. And that next morning, or that next night, I had a dream that she was in my dream. Like, she said thank you. Like she was saying thank you over and over again. You know, and so there was another one too where I showed up to a car accident scene. That was the worst. That's when I quit. That's all. I'm not doing this anymore. Apparently, the lady tried to pass a car and hit head on with a semi truck.
Oh, geez.
And she was in a little freaking Nissan pickup truck.
Oh, yeah, that was not well.
Yeah, but the daughter survived.
Oh, wow.
So the lady, her arm was almost falling off. And so
The what?
her arm, like, it was falling off. Like, I went to go pick her up, like, to pull her out of the vehicle, because that's the only way we can get her out. And, like, her arm was, like, twisted, and it was, like, way over here. Adriana's going to throw up.
But I have to take nausea pill.
Anyway, so Adriana's going to leave the show because she's creeped out. Thanks for being on the show. Is it? Oh, geez. All right. Well, that was a fun show. So I want to thank everybody for joining. It was a good show. It was a good night. But it's just a reminder of, we got to enjoy life. We got things. We got,
Who was Virgil
we're here.
saying hi to?
Probably everybody. Hey, Virgil.
Did the crocodiles get him first?
I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And we want to appreciate everybody for joining. If you missed the show, we will be on all major platforms after 9 o'clock or after 10 o'clock. So I want to thank you all. Lauren, Adriana, Tracy. Thanks for being on. Tracy? Lauren? What up? And Adriana. Oh, she left. That's right. She's scared. She's queasy. But it's something that we all got to look at it, enjoy life, and care for one another, because that's what we have to do. So, all right, everybody take care. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you on Monday. Don't forget, Monday night, we got George Salazar, Tejano music singer. out of the Holland Michiganos area. How do you say that in Spanish? I don't know. But we will have George on. Stay tuned, and we will be back then. All right, you have a good night, and we'll see you on Monday. Peace.
Love, love.